You look to Europe on the security and defense arrangements. Is that to sort of augment the ones that exist with the United States or to reduce the reliance there? Is it a hedge or a replacement?
Well, it's both. Diversification depends. Look, and I say it's both. I'm not trying to avoid the question or be clever. The point is we need to do much more to secure our borders, to secure our Arctic, to secure Canada. So we're going to need to spend more. We recognize that. Now we're going to do it in a way that is in the best interests of Canada, with partners on which we can rely, get best value for money, but also make more of that investment here in Canada so we're growing jobs and livelihoods in our own country. You know this, some may not have followed as closely. We're spending over 75 cents on every dollar of capital spend for defense goes to the United States.
Right.
That's not smart. What's better if we spend more at home, if we have diversified partnerships. Look, part of what's been happening in the last few months since I became Prime Minister is a number of conversations of increasing specificity with our major European partners so that we become defense partners with them, that we become part of a very big build-out of their defense industrial base, which will have big benefits for jobs here in Canada. We're making great progress on that, and by Canada Day, we'd like to see something concrete there.
Okay, but you also...
Canada Day is going to be an important date in our calendar.
What do you want to see on Canada Day specifically, sort of on the defense side of things?
So you see a couple of things by Canada Day will happen. First, we have...
Tax cut and free trade, right?
Well, we have a tax cut, middle-class tax cut, and first item that we put on the table as government following being elected is go straight to affordability, that tax cut for 22 million Canadian taxpayers, up to $840 a year for a two-income family. So real money for people delivered on July 1st. That's the first bill. In fact, the Minister of Finance tabled the Ways and Means today in Parliament.
But on
defense, two things. One, we have a summit, EU-Canada summit, just before the NATO summit, third week of June. At the NATO summit, NATO partners are going to be asked to spend more, to do more, for mutual protection. We're going to participate in that. But part of the way we want to participate in that is with new partners, with European partners, yes, with the United States, yes, on our own, in a way that's best for Canada. So look for some agreement and some progress on both of those.